Creating curve and safety on your second serve in particular is super critical so that you can swing fully confidently, aggressively, and not be worried about missing, not have to slow down and be careful. My coach when I was growing up used to say, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, referring to the second serve. Like if on your second serve, you're just like patty caking it over, wow, you're leaving a huge opportunity open for your opponents, and you're gonna make holding serve very difficult, in particular in doubles, but singles as well. So here's a sequence of drills that I've used a lot over the years to help players feel their first topspin or just spin in general on the serve. So many players get locked into this kind of delivery, like a very straight, very lateral delivery, and they never get any kind of curve or shape. So here's step number one, is stand about 45 degrees angled off to the side and hold a serve grip, a continental grip, and put your hand up and extend your arm and sandwich the ball between the palm of your non-dominant hand and the racket strings. And all I want you to do is just roll the ball up and down the palm of your hand. And what this is doing is just a little feel drill to help you sense what it's like to actually accelerate upwards and move your racket past the ball. And this feel is critical. This is the feel that we want to emulate on a spin serve. And there's varying degrees here of topspin versus like side spin, slice versus kick. And I don't want you to be concerned with that at all right now. Trying to achieve a particular type of bounce or a particular type of curve. Just go ahead and sandwich the ball between your palm and your strings and just feel the sensation of rolling the ball up and down your palm. So that's step number one. And this is just getting you familiar with a vertical back and forth motion with your racket. Okay, so next, after you get comfortable with that, roll the ball up and down your palm a couple times and then actually accelerate the ball up off your fingertips and then turn your hand so that it's facing towards the back curtain. So that motion looks like this. You'll go up and down, you'll roll the ball off your fingertips, and then turn your hand and your shoulder so that your hand is facing the back curtain and your strings, if you have the correct grip, will also be facing the back curtain. So roll, 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 fingertips, and point your palm towards the back. What we're doing here with the tip of the racket is we're drawing a rainbow or an arced path from starting on this side of your body and going across along the baseline over to the outside. So roll, 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 up, and rainbow. I'll do that one more time. This is step number two. A couple rolls, then fingertips, and face your palm and your strings to the back curtain. The third step is to, once you achieve this position, continue drawing the racket along the baseline so the racket finishes across on the other side of your body. And so we're going to put all that together with a couple rolls and then off the fingertips and then across. And so from a back angle here, what you'll notice is we're actually tracing almost a full circle here, starting from this position, rolling, coming across along the baseline, and then finishing with the racket around on the other side of the body. I'll do one more of those. Roll up and down, fingertips, rotate the hand, and then across the body. If you're enjoying this lesson, then go pick up a copy of my new book called Essential Tennis, because this video is taken right from it. There's 38 chapters full of insights that can help you improve your game, as well as many other videos just like this one that can show you exactly what to do to take your game to the next level. So that's the full motion. Get really comfortable with all those independent pieces or parts. Use all those different drills. And then after you get really comfortable with that, I'd recommend sandwiching one of those repetitions together with an actual hit. So do a roll, go off your fingertips, turn your racket, go across your body. And then on the next one, put up a ball and try to go through the full swing motion, tracing that same path, coming from below the ball, going up past the ball, turning your hand so it faces the back, and then bringing your arm and your racket across the body. So up and around. And so when you toss, Nice. Now I caught the bottom edge of my racket, which you might find you do a lot when you first start trying this, and that's actually a good sign. If you're coming up and catching the bottom edge of the racket, it just means you need to find the strings. And once you do, you'll hear a really aggressive clicking sound or brushing sound, and that sound comes from the strings moving up past the ball, and when they hit the ball while traveling upwards, they move against each other and snap back, and that's what causes that sound. If you don't hear that sound, if you put up the toss and you hear that, and you just hear a flat, dead, like thunk or thud sound, go back to the rolls again and do a couple more rainbows going out to the side. In my experience, the key here for players to get this is to realize that we're really trying to swing along the baseline and finish across the baseline, as opposed to accelerating through the ball towards the box. We're actually accelerating upwards and out to the side and then across the body. And so that's what this drill is supposed to help you feel. And then when you actually put a ball in the air, the goal is to follow that same path and come across the body. And if you do, what you'll notice from that last repetition is the ball crossed the net by like 4 or 5 feet and then curved and came down into the box. And once you start seeing that curve and you realize you've got tons of safety, tons of margin, then you can start accelerating confidently and really aggressively. And instead of missing more serves, you'll actually make more serves because of all the curve and all the spin that's on the ball. This is how you can hit a really confident but competitive second serve. And you can use this for a first serve as well. Try the field drills, just have fun with it. Listen for the clicking sound. Try to put it all together, and you'll be on your way to hitting really solid, confident second serves. If you enjoyed watching this lesson, then please consider going to order my book called Essential Tennis. You can get it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or anywhere else books are sold, and you can get it in paperback, hardcover, audiobook, or Kindle as well. And it's full of 38 chapters full of tennis insights for doubles players, singles players, that really get down to the core essentials of how to play better tennis. It's received some incredible feedback from world-class players and coaches, which I'm super grateful for. So if you enjoy my lessons, and this one in particular, which is taken right from the book, then definitely go check it out and order yours today. Thank you so much for your support.